Welcome. Welcome for the next experiment, that is write a program to design and implement IR filters using Butterworth or Chebyshev approximation. Okay, so for this we'll consider the problem statement, that is we have to design the digital filter using the bilinear transformation and for the following specifications, and we have to design the low pass filter here. So the specifications are in passband 0.9 is less than or equal to mod of h of omega is less than or equal to 1 with the passband frequency, that is pi by 2, and the stop band frequency response is given as mod of h of omega is less than or equal to 0.2 for 3 pi by 4 is less than or equal to omega is less than or equal to pi. So the passband and the stop band of the low pass filter is well mentioned over here, and here we have to use the sampling period time t is equal to 1 second. So we know that there are different standard steps if I want to design the Butterworth filter. So by using Butterworth approximation, first of all we have to determine the ratio of analog edge frequencies. So that is considered over here. As I am going to use the bilinear transformation, here we need to calculate the passband and stop band analog frequencies, that is ohm 2 is equal to 2 by t tan of omega 2 upon 2, and ohm 1 is equal to 2 by t tan of omega 1 upon 2. So here omega 1 and omega 2 is pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4 respectively. These are the digital frequencies which are converted into an equivalent analog frequencies by using bilinear transformations. And once I know the analog frequency ratio, the next task is we have to determine the order of filter, and that is equal to capital N is greater than or equal to 1 by 2 log to the base 10 of 1 upon A2 square minus 1 upon 1 upon A1 square minus 1 upon log to the base 10 of ratio of ohm 2 upon ohm 1, where A1 and A2 they are the passband attenuation and the stop band attenuations which are provided in the problem statement, that is 0.9 and 0.2. So if we solve this, we have the order of filter. So we have to verify this answer in MATLAB also. So the next step is, once I know the cutoff frequency, the next task is we have to determine the once we know the order of filter, we have to determine its corresponding analog frequency, that is called as a cutoff frequency or the minus 3 dB frequency. So for that purpose we have to use the step number 4, that is ohm c is equal to ohm 1 upon 1 by A1 square minus 1 raised to 1 upon 2n, where capital N is the order of filter. So this gives us the cutoff frequency. Once we know the cutoff frequency and the order of filter, then from the order of filter one can find out the transfer function of analog Butterworth filter. And here there are the two cases. One is when order is even and when order is odd. Now in this case we are getting the order capital N is equal to 3, so it is a case for odd order filter, and for that we have to write the transfer function directly from HA of S is equal to cutoff frequency upon S plus cutoff frequency, the multiplication over the range of the terms A will range from 1 to n minus 1 divided by 2 ohm c square upon S square plus bk into ohm cs plus ohm c square. So right now our order is 3, so 3 minus 1 divided by 2, that is we are having only one term in terms of ohm c square upon S square plus b case into ohm cs plus ohm c square, and here the small bk is equal to 2 sine of 2k minus 1 into pi upon 2 into order of filter. So as k will range from 1 to 1 only, as capital N is equal to 3, we have transfer function directly HA of S is equal to ohm c upon S plus ohm c into ohm c square upon S square plus b1 ohm cs plus ohm c square. So b1 is equal to 1 and HA of S is equal to this transfer function. Now in the last step we have to convert our analog transfer function of the filter into the digital transfer function of the filter. So conversion of H of S into the H of Z. Since the bilinear transformation that we have to use, and with sampling period t is equal to 1 second, one can have H of Z is equal to HA of S at S is equal to 2 by t 1 minus Z inverse upon 1 plus Z inverse. So by solving this mathematics we have the H of Z, that is 0.2332 into 1 plus Z inverse bracket cube divided by 1 plus 0.4394 Z inverse plus 0.3845 z raised to minus 2 plus 0.0416 z raised to minus 3. One can write this transfer function in positive power of z also. So this solution, it can be verified by using MATLAB, and for that purpose we have to go with the MATLAB code. So here I have written the code, that is we have to design the IR filter, low pass filter, using bilinear transformation and with the following specification. One more term that I have missed over here, that is capital T is equal to 1 second strictly. Here we are going to consider. So capital T is equal to 1 second, that I am going to consider over here as per the problem statement. So here what we have did is that as per our problem statement, we are having 4 to 5 quantities that are of interest. So CLC, close all, clear all, CLF, these are all the initialization commands for the MATLAB. So omega 1 is the passband frequency, which is provided as a pi by 2 over here. Omega 2 is the stop band frequency, which is equal to 3 pi by 4. So here I have to enter the passband frequency and the stop band frequency in radians per second. And as we are going to use the bilinear transformation, I have to concentrate on the sampling period, and that is equal to 1 second. And A1 and A2, these are the passband and stop band attenuation that is given in terms of 0.9 and 0.2. So here one can have the term, that is 1 upon a square minus half, that is in under root, that is under root of 1 upon a square minus 1, that is assumed to be E. And here we have the, as we have provided with the 0.9 as a passband attenuation, one can calculate its ratio, that E is equal to 1 by A2, and calculate the analog frequency from the given specification. So omega 1 is getting converted into the passband frequency OMP, and omega 2 is the stop band frequency, which is converted into the OMS. And one can calculate the order of filter directly from the you may say the equation N is equal to 1 by 2 log to the base 10 of E square upon A square minus 1 to the ratio, that is log to the base 10 of OMP upon OMS. So this is just the standard equation that we have considered for calculating the order. So this is the equation which is implemented over here, and this term is assumed to be this term is assumed to be E. That is square root of 1 by A2 square minus A1 is assumed to be E in MATLAB. So here E is equal to SQRT of 1 upon A1 square minus 1. So this term is mentioned over here, and once I know the order of filter, we have to calculate the cutoff frequency. So again ohm C is equal to ohm P divided by E square raised to 1 by 2n, where E is nothing but SQRT of 1 upon A1 square minus 1. So this repetition is avoided over here simply by assuming E is equal to the right hand side. So if I know the order of filter and cutoff frequency, and this is for the low pass filter, in MATLAB I can go with the standard command, that is numerator transfer function and the denominator transfer function, that is transfer function having numerator terms and the denominator polynomial in terms of coefficients B and A. So that B and A, it can be calculated directly by using the Butterworth approximation, and for that there is a command, that is butter in bracket with order of filter capital N with cutoff frequency ohm C, and here I am going to design a low pass filter, its prototype, and here it is a in S domain. So this is the standard syntax that I can go with in MATLAB, that is B comma A butter in bracket N comma ohm C. So these are the two important parameters. One is the order of filter and second one is the ohm C. So we need to calculate this N and ohm C directly from the given specification and by using the standard equations which are given in Butterworth approximation. So once I know the numerator and denominator coefficient, I can find out the transfer function, that is HA of S is equal to transfer function B comma A. And as this is an analog filter, we have to convert this analog filter into the digital one. So for that purpose I am going to use the bilinear transformation. So for that there is a standard command again. You may say the numerator of digital filter, denominator of digital filter, it is equal to bilinear of analog filter coefficients, that is b comma a, and this are converted into the digital filter by using the sampling period that is equal to 1 by t. So here I am having the equivalent digital filter whose transfer function can be obtained by using command again, tf numerator of digital filter, denominator of digital filter, and with sampling period t. So here I am having the transfer function of equivalent digital filter. And next part is one can obtain the frequency response of this digital filter, and for that purpose I have decided, or I have defined over here, the frequency axis which will range from 0 to pi, and here I have used the standard command that is HW, that is magnitude and phase, that we can calculate from the frequency response, that is h of w is equal to frequency z of numerator d comma denominator d comma omega. So numerator d, denominator d, this is nothing but the frequency response of digital filter we are interested in. And once I know the once I know the frequency response of the digital filter, I can split that frequency response as a magnitude part and phase part by using command absolute of frequency response, that is absolute of h of omega, that is magnitude term, and phase of h of omega, that can be obtained by using the angle command, that is angle of h of omega, and it is just multiplied by 180 upon pi in order to convert that radian values into the degrees. And the next is we have just make the subplot to have the magnitude and phase response. So if once we run it, we have to enter the specifications, that is cutoff frequency, that is pi by 2, then stop band frequency, that is 3 pi by 4, then sampling period is equal to 1 second, then passband attenuation as a 0.9 and stop band attenuation as a 0.2. So if I run this, we are having the analog frequency, that is passband analog frequency, stop band analog frequency, order of filter, that is 3, then cutoff frequency, then transfer function of analog filter and transfer function of digital filter. So if we compare our answers, here we are having ohm yes as a 4.8 and ohm p as a 2. So it is there in MATLAB window also, that is with values. Here you can say 4.82 and 2. So all these values are just reflected in the MATLAB solution also. So here we are getting the magnitude and phase response. Here in magnitude response, it is observed that we are having the cutoff frequencies which lies between 0.7 and 8, because we are entering the frequency, that is 3 pi by 4, and if we normalize that value, that is 3 pi by 4 divided by pi, so it is just a ratio of 3 by 4 and it is about 0.75. One more thing is there. Here if you observe the transfer function of our digital filter, it is in positive power of z, and here in solution we have just limit our solution in negative power of z. So one can convert this negative power of z into a positive power of z simply by dividing numerator and denominator with z raised to -3. So this gives me an equivalent answer that is equal to this one, and here the numerator term in h of z is simply in terms of z cube, because in our analytical solution it is 1 plus z inverse bracket cube. So if we open up this bracket, one can have the transfer function that is equal to this MATLAB solution, which is equal to 0.2332 z cube plus 0.6996 z square plus 0.6996 z plus 0.2332. This is the denominator. So thank you. Myself Lupare Santosh signing off.